So you see the title. So one is love and one isn't. Um, it's funny because the more people are on social media, the more I look on social media. When people talk about black love in the sense of black men and black women, there's this undertone of um, it's not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? But then when you have black, I guess, homosexuality, more so they show black lesbian couples than black gay couples, gay male couples. But when you have that situation, it's, oh, that's love and love is love. So on a slick way, you're trying to say the only love that's actually really love is predominantly a love of a woman loving a woman, which is interesting because are these the same group that are throwing shade at a black man and a black woman actually having a loving relationship? And it's funny to me because nobody ever questions if this is a setup. And what I mean by that is nobody ever questions is, you know, are women over here out here dirty macking? Like nobody ever questions that, right? And are bisexual women acting as though they're heterosexual to get children or divorce settlement benefits from men, and so they can be free enough to go date women or use men as the bad guy so they can justify themselves dating women. And then that's real love is love. And that's that's weird and interesting to me because nobody talks about people purposely sabotaging their relationships. And when you see somebody who is in a heterosexual relationship and then all of a sudden it didn't work out for them and then they're in a homosexual relationship, and people think it like, well, that means, you know, you wasn't really all in with that person nowhere, no matter what you said at the when you were in a relationship. You was always one foot in, one foot out. And now, you know, that one foot in, one foot out type of relationship is like, I'm finally being free. And that's another thing, you know, you finally, how can I say this, truly being who you are if it's woman on woman. You know what I'm saying? Or if it's man on man or whatever. You know, you don't hear, you know, I'm not going to be with my woman talking about, oh, this is truly who we are and this is finally, it doesn't really have that same ring to it. Like, what do you mean this is truly, like, you act like you didn't like women before this or something. Like, so to me it becomes it's a narrative that people are trying to push with all of this intersectionality. And nobody's questioning it because going deeper than that, people are low-key trying to push that, you know, the love is love narrative will make for a better loving family. So, which people look at sideways is because, are you trying to create kids with the opposite sex to go back to the same sex and raise those kids in the same sex as if you're going to X out the other parent because of their sex? You know, because they're heterosexual. And then people talk about homophobia, not thinking about heterophobia when it comes to parenting under the mantra that, love is love, and this is real love, and this is you want your kids to be loving and express their love, and it's like something ain't right about that, you know. Or and a lot of relationships have gotten strung along and ended abruptly. Part of the no fault divorce thing nobody thinks about is sexuality. So when people are pushing that, it's like, oh, having sex with the same sex doesn't equate to it being real love. I mean, compared to having sex with the opposite sex, there's just something's off about that all the way around, and people get an issue when people look at it like that. But like I said, it's the video. You seen the thumbnail. We out. Peace.